There's a guy I watch on Sea Green 34. Um, I'd kind of like this guy to be a politician. He's pretty good. Don't know that he's got all of the answers yet, but he's damn close to it. He's well worth listening to. He's a really good speaker. I think he made his money on Wall Street. He was within the corporate structure, and he's sort of woken up to how wrong a lot of things are. The only problem I question with him, as I do with most people that are saying I'm awake, is when you find a solution, does that solution work for everybody or just the few that want to get their stuff back? And truthfully, this guy, seems to be open-minded enough to have the heart to include the whole when he sees a solution. So he's well worth listening to. Um, right now, it's like he finally mentioned Donald Trump. It's like I haven't seen anybody really recognize what I've seen in Donald Trump, and Donald Trump thinks he's got all of the answers and wants to now run for president. It's like you want to screw your country even more. Vote for Donald Trump. And what he's mentioning is like this welfare system, and I am having some guy post his warped sense of reality about a welfare system, and what we believe to be true is dead wrong, and you cannot say that a welfare system is wrong for the victim of crimes, but then think that a welfare system for the criminal is acceptable. It's like we've got corporate welfare, and that seems to be, oh, we'll all support that, and all of your tax dollars are paying for that little one, but your tax dollars are also paying for the welfare system that's created by the victims of all of these crimes. We got this welfare system happening from both polarities of the problem. The greedy ones that think they are more deserving, and the slave mentality that thinks that you have zero worth or value and will work for next to nothing. And, ultimately, it's the ones that are paying income tax that aren't seeing that you're footing the bill. And you're footing the bill by the system, the structure that you work in. Right now, from what I see, every way we earn our living is dead wrong. I would love to get out and work every day. I mean, I felt healthier when I was working, to just get out into public again, to feel like I'm productive and doing something is something I'm desperate for. But I can't find a place to work. And at the same time, while I've healed, I've used a lot of this information that says, oh, here's the bigger picture, here is how you find a solution. I've used some of these tools to help heal my health, but one thing that I'm still dealing with is I'm hypersensitive now. And a lot of it is psychosomatic, and it's a lot of people where our medical industry has gone wrong is, as soon as you deal with some challenges, you become sensitive to those challenges, and then you go into a medical community that says, toughen up, take a pill and just ignore it, ignore everything that's wrong, and just go out in the world and keep doing everything that's wrong. And it's like, why would I want to get rid of being sensitive to knowing what is right and wrong? It keeps me healthy. So that's part of the challenges that I face, is while there's so much anger, so much negative energy out there as the system collapses, if I walk outside my door, I am hypersensitive to the negative stresses. So it will, all of the health that I've been healing crashes and burns, and I start getting sick again. So it's like, how can you describe it? It's like, okay, I've gone out into the big bad world, who beats me down with a bat and breaks every friggin' bone in my body, and I seclude myself and heal every broken bone, but yet I'm expected to go out into that big bad world and get my beating again and love it. And it's like, no, can't do that. So it's like, what is the answer? And the only thing I can say is the whole friggin' structure needs to change. We have so much opportunity. And that's the only thing that I would like to suggest is, and the thing that I'm working on is trying to introduce that opportunity that's available to us. While you are really frustrated, while you are really angry, you got legitimate reasons. I don't want to tell you, don't be angry, because I've been there. Know what it's like to get beaten until your bones are broken. It's wrong, 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 wrong. But what is right? And only if you overcome that level of anger, that frustration, that negative energy, can you start looking at what the solutions really are. As long as you're angry, you're going to access information that just keeps supporting everything that's wrong. There is a negative and positive to this human experience. And if you are negative and ask your intuition, okay, what should I do next? What's the answer? What's the problem solving? How do I solve this problem? How do I see my world? If you are negative and angry and frustrated, you will always get a wrong answer. And that's what I had to do with my healing, is get myself centered again, get myself at that peaceful, loving state. I still don't have a comprehension of what love actually feels like. It's something I knew what it felt like prior to when my personal abuse started happening. Before that, I was loving. I loved life. I knew what love meant, and that was prior to when I was 3. But after I was 3, and the level of abuse and then everything that I attracted from that point on, it's like there was no love and feeling in there, so I don't have the comprehension of what love actually feels like. I know when I feel it. I know when it's there. And I still don't have that visualization of what love actually feels like yet. It's like my heart is still broken, and I need that heart healed to feel that pure, pure, loving feeling. And when I get it, I'll know it, because I know love feels good. I know love makes everybody around you feel good. I know you're having fun. I know you're laughing. I know you have no worries. I know the world is supported by your sensation of love. Like, I know when it's there, I will see it. But I'm working on that. And every day that I try to get that loving feeling and ask the universe for information, then I get better information. And every day, the more and more I increase that sensation of love, and love for me and love for my world, then I get better answers. So every day I get better answers and better answers and better answers. But it's not like today I can ask that magical universe for the right answer and it'll pop into me. It will pop into me. The rightness of my answers is going to be as right as my heart is in healing and feeling that love and feeling. So it's like every day the answers get better and better and better. But they're not perfect yet, and I know it, because look at where I am in my life. Like, I'm still in that process. But I guess my main point is that both sides of this game are wrong. You cannot say that a welfare system is wrong for those at the bottom getting it, and yet it's okay for those at the top to get it. Both sides are wrong. And both sides, one of them is takers, and the other ones are givers. And it's like, you need balance in that. You need to be able to give yourself worth, but not too much worth, not to the point where you think you are better than somebody else. It has to be an equality. As long as we have zero equality, the whole system is crashing. And this one guy that's talking to me about people at the bottom are the problem. It's like, how do you explain the corporate welfare system? You know, like, are they not doing something wrong too? Or do you find that corporate welfare is an okay thing to do? You stated that the corporate world is not the problem. Then if they aren't the problem, why are they receiving welfare equally as I am? How do you explain that one? Peace out. I'll put a link to this guy's video. It's really well worth listening to. Enjoy. Peace out.